Have you ever wondered about the journey your food takes, the incredible path it travels from the soil to your table, and all the hands and innovations that help it along the way? Before it reaches your plate, every bite has a story. It's a story shaped by farmers, scientists, chefs, and communities, all working together to nourish us. Today we're standing at a turning point in how we feed ourselves and our communities, a moment where old traditions meet new possibilities. The familiar system of vast, distant farms is under pressure, strained by a growing population, limited resources, and a changing planet that challenges what we once took for granted. But this is not a reason for despair. It's a call to innovate, to rethink how we grow, distribute, and enjoy our food. Around the world, people are reimagining what a meal can be and how it's grown, embracing new technologies, ancient wisdom, and creative solutions to feed our future. This story is about the future of food, one that's more local, resilient, and in tune with nature, where communities come together to share knowledge and harvests. Let's look beyond the supermarket shelves and into the places where the next chapter of food is being written, where innovation meets tradition, and every meal connects us to the earth and to each other. The choices we make now will shape a food system that's sustainable, satisfying, and deeply connected to us all. Together we can create a future where food nourishes not just our bodies but our communities and our planet. Our global population is soaring, rising faster than ever before in human history, with cities swelling and rural areas transforming at an unprecedented pace. By 2050, nearly 10 billion people will call this planet home, each one needing nourishment, security, and opportunity. Feeding everyone is not just a matter of producing more food but ensuring it is accessible and nutritious for all. Yet the land and resources we rely on are shrinking and degrading. Farmlands are being lost to urban sprawl, soil is eroding, and water sources are drying up or becoming polluted. Climate change brings unpredictable weather, droughts, floods, and storms that can wipe out entire harvests. For farmers, every season is a gamble, and the odds are getting worse. Our current food system, built for efficiency and scale, often contributes to this instability. Industrial agriculture depletes soil, relies heavily on chemicals, and emits greenhouse gases, creating a cycle that's hard to break. Even with abundance in some places, hundreds of millions still go hungry. Food doesn't always reach those who need it most, and malnutrition remains a stubborn global challenge. Our supply chains are fragile. A crisis in one region, be it conflict, pandemic, or disaster, can send shockwaves worldwide, leaving shelves empty and families anxious. To meet the needs of the future, we must produce more food with less land and water, while healing the planet instead of harming it. Innovation in farming, smarter resource use, and restoration of ecosystems are essential. This isn't a problem we can solve by repeating old patterns. The methods that fed the past won't sustain the future. It demands bold thinking and a radical reimagining of agriculture, embracing technology, collaboration, and new ideas from every corner of the globe. We need a system that's fair, resilient, and sustainable for generations to come, where communities thrive and nature is restored. The challenge is immense, but so is our capacity for change. Around the world, people are already planting the seeds of a better future. The time to act is now, before the dilemma grows beyond our ability to solve it. Faced with these challenges, human ingenuity is transforming how we grow and produce food. Vertical farming is one breakthrough, farms stacked in city buildings, growing fresh produce year-round with minimal land and water. Cultivated meat is another real meat grown from animal cells without raising or slaughtering animals. This process slashes environmental impact and could revolutionize protein production. And don't overlook insects. Efficient, high protein, and already a staple for billions worldwide. Insect farming uses far fewer resources and can even help reduce food waste. These innovations aren't just technical fixes, they're new ways to nourish a growing world. The future of food is being built in labs, cities, and kitchens everywhere. How do these innovations actually work, and why do they matter? In a world facing population growth, climate change, and resource scarcity, rethinking how we produce food is more urgent than ever. Scientists and entrepreneurs are pioneering new ways to nourish us, using technology to transform what ends up on our plates. Vertical farms use hydroponics or aeroponics, growing plants without soil and recycling water, slashing usage by up to 95%. These futuristic farms can be built in cities, bringing agriculture closer to where people live and reducing the need for transportation. No pesticides, no long-distance shipping, just fresh local produce grown year-round. This means healthier food, fewer chemicals, and a smaller carbon footprint, all while supporting local economies. Cultivated meat starts with a small sample of animal cells, grown in nutrient-rich tanks to become real meat. No factory farms required. The result is genuine meat, but produced in a way that's more humane and far less damaging to the environment. This method saves land, water, and drastically cuts greenhouse gas emissions. By reducing the need for livestock, we also help preserve biodiversity and natural habitats. Both approaches use science to produce food more efficiently, with less harm to the planet. They represent a shift towards sustainability, using innovation to solve some of our biggest challenges. Insect farming turns food waste into high-quality protein, closing the loop in our food system. These tiny creatures can be raised on scraps, providing a sustainable source of nutrition for both people and animals. These methods offer a smarter, cleaner way to feed the world. By embracing new ideas, we can ensure everyone has access to nutritious food while protecting the planet for future generations. The promise: more food, less impact, and a healthier planet. With continued innovation, the future of food looks brighter, more sustainable, and within reach for all. Sustainability matters, but taste is essential. If food isn't delicious, it won't catch on. Vertical farms can fine-tune flavor, growing produce that's fresher and tastier than ever. Cultivated meat is evolving from simple burgers to complex cuts, aiming for premium taste and texture. Imagine a steak with perfect marbling designed for maximum flavor. Insect protein is being transformed into powders and flours, adding nutrition and umami to everyday foods. Chefs are experimenting and the ick factor is fading as people discover new flavors. These innovations aren't about sacrifice, they're about expanding what's possible on our plates. The future of food is not just sustainable but delicious. We're rediscovering the joy of eating, one bite at a time. Food innovation isn't just about what's on our plates, it's about revitalizing communities and economies. Urban farms and cultivated meat facilities create new jobs in science, tech, and agriculture. Local production builds resilience, making cities less dependent on fragile global supply chains. Community programs are bringing fresh food and job training to underserved neighborhoods. These projects foster social equity, education, and a sense of ownership over local food systems. When food is grown nearby, it's more transparent and trustworthy. We rebuild connections between people and their food, strengthening the fabric of our communities. The future of food is local, inclusive, and empowering. Building a better food future is a collective effort. Everyone has a role to play. Governments can fund research, set smart policies, and support local food systems. Businesses must prioritize sustainability, transparency, and innovation. By creating and promoting better food, they shape what ends up on our plates. As individuals, our choices matter, supporting local producers, trying new foods, and reducing waste. Every meal is a chance to vote for the future we want. By demanding better, we drive change throughout the food system. This is our shared meal and our shared responsibility. Together we can create a food system that nourishes people and planet. The table is set for a new era. Let's take our seat and shape what comes next.